Line 2, you're on the air.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
Oh, good. Pam Parsons.
It is Pam. I wanted to call in. I heard you were on. It's great, by the way. You're doing a great job. We need more women, more women vocals on the airwaves here in our province.
We're all here.
Yes.
I mean, there's lots of us here. It's just, what times of day we're on and all that kind of thing. Very busy, as you know. What's on your mind this morning?
Well, I just wanted to call in and, say hello to your listeners and give up some updates on what's happening in the strong district of Harbour Grace Portagrave that I represent. As you know, we were sworn in yesterday. The House opened, and so now we're officially back in there now to debate the budget to come down to be reintroduced today and to be debated, of course, for the remainder of this month going forward. And as you know, Linda, it certainly is a different landscape in the House of Assembly.
Absolutely. So what do you make of the budget and how it will be passed? You saw the 8 points that Ches Crosby wants to have included in the budget. What do you think of that?
Well, I don't go back to my days prior to politics. As you know, I was a journalist. And my job at that time was to gather news and facts and information, and we do that by speaking with people. So as an MHA, that skill is no different for me. And I'm constantly listening to people and, getting their feedback. And, no one can argue, it certainly is a tough fiscal time right now, climate in the province. And, the levy, for example, is one of the things that are outlined in the letter. And I don't think enough people know, but that levy is due to be phased out this year, this December. Personally, if I had it my way, I'd like to have it gone. Wouldn't it, a lot of us weren't a big fan of the levy.
So why phase it out then? Why not just get rid of it from this moment forward? It's gone.
Well, I guess that's a question, better aimed towards Finance Minister Tom Osborne can, be better suited to answer that. But, it comes down to listening to the people and working with people and doing what we can. When you get in there, it's one thing to make promises and to say we need to do this and do that. But, we also have to take into consideration the fiscal reality that we're facing in Newfoundland and Labrador. And, the fact is, what I've learned and how I've been briefed, we were on the brink of bankruptcy when we took office back in 2015 due to fiscal management or lack thereof. Nobody wants to see increased taxes or levies and whatnot. But unfortunately, we do have to find a way to pay for services that we have here, such as healthcare or schools. And I mean, on that note too, I'm happy to say that the progress for our long overdue school in Coley's Point Primary School in Bay Roberts is well underway. That's something that's been talked about for more than a decade out in that region, in that district, and it's been promised, but nothing materialized in the previous administration. But that project is underway, and it takes will. It takes political will. It takes consistent lobbying and advocating, and that I got to give the people that. And they've made that clear. That's something that was needed in that area, in Bay Roberts and Coley's Point Primary School. And I mean, that's one example of,
You represent a growing district. There's a lot of young families in the area, a lot of young people staying in the area and moving back into the area. But that's not true for all parts of the province. And one of the issues we've been talking about this morning is affordable childcare. What would you like to see done in that regard?
Well, again, I guess we need to explore and to see what's possible. I mean, an investment in our young children and our young people is certainly an investment in our future. And that comes from, our early, our most vulnerable, our young preschool-age children, and preschool, of course, and in education. So I'm all about finding ways and solutions, to do the best that we can with what we have. And that would be an enhancement for everybody. I mean, that's my objective as an MHA. I can safely say my colleagues, I can safely say that's why we put our names forward, to come and to represent and to do the best we can for the people. But I'm a big believer in working with the people, and as you know, it's going to take a lot of collaboration now in the House Assembly, what we have, and working together. And on that note too, Linda, it is Public Service Week. I want to throw a bouquet of appreciation out to the public servants that we have across the province. We have a number of them residing in Harbour Grace Portagrave District, the district I represent. So I certainly want to give that recognition there because, those jobs are very demanding as well, such as the transportation and works. We have a depot out in Bay Roberts, of course, and they're responsible for maintenance. Yeah. And, there's a lot of criticism. But having said that, you've got to work with what you have and do the best you can. And they work hard. And, I mean, we've got people out in healthcare in the district as well. But on that note, too, I do want to throw...
All right, well, we'll have to wrap it up on this point, Pam, because we're up to a break.
Sure. Yes, but again, Debbie Cooper is retiring from CBC, And I want to throw a big thank you out to Debbie. I mean, as a young journalist starting off, I got to work closely with Debbie at the CBC, and I got to say she was very inspirational to me. She showed me care and guidance, and she's had a beautiful career. She's a beautiful person that comes through in her work, and I just want to say big congratulations out to her and to wish her all the best. And again, it's great to see women in these leadership roles, and I mean anything we can do to promote that with yourself on there today, we have to do, and I'm certainly committed to.
Thanks, Pam. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Linda.
All right. Bye-bye.
Okay.